That's why you put left arm in front of you. Right foot in the middle, left arm in front of you. So in order there, I told you, you want to spin on your foot. The way to do that is to keep your right leg tight. So if right now, like you call that loose, right? So my knee can move and my ankle can move. That's what I mean by loose. When I say tight, like here, like if I punch my knee, it's not moving, or my ankle. See how that's stiff? That's where we're going if you want a stiff right leg. If you're on the balls of your feet, and if your right leg is stiff, you can turn on it. So watch this. I'll make this leg stiff. Notice how everything moved as one unit. It's almost like my leg's a piece of cement or a piece of steel, and it works together. That's the key. So to review, right foot in the middle, right leg tight, left arm in front of you. Repeat that for me. Say, right foot in the middle,
Right foot in the middle,
left arm, right leg tight, left arm in front of you. Okay. Right there, that's the basics. So I know that's a lot of information, but he's getting it on film. You do those things, and you spin on your feet, and you can do a half turn. So again, once you got your position down, you take one step to get to the stand throw. So we always want to refer to what we already know. You already know how to do a stand throw. You face this way, you're thrown this way. So now we just add one step. So look how simple this can be. Step, throw. That's what you need to think in your head. Don't make it complicated or it won't work. Think step, throw. If you do that and keep your right leg tight, it'll work. Do you want me to have them come in and try, or want me to go to explaining more?
A little more, maybe South African. You got to get out of here pretty soon.
Okay, so any progression we do in the discus throw is the same principles. So now we're going to do South African. This actually is easier than the half turn. I don't know why, but this could be more fun. This is the next thing for you guys to start. In South African, you're taking one step to get to the half turn. Does that make sense? So this is your half turn. South African, you're here. You're going to take one step. Now I'm in the half turn spot. So you take one step here, one step here. Now you're in stand throw position, which you already know how to do. Principles are the same. When you do your half turn, you want to keep yourself on the ball of your left foot. If you're doing the South African and if you're right-handed, point your left foot where you want the throw to go. So I would say we should aim toward those soccer goals way out there. That's the direction. So that's the direction I'm going to point my left foot. Again, my left arm's in front of me. I step, step, throw. When you're learning this, do it that simple. Just step and throw. As you get better at it and as it's more comfortable, then you can increase your speed. So this would be how I would practice. If I were for you guys, I would just do here, throw. Next one I might do the exact same thing. Step, step, throw. Okay, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Now, make your steps a little faster. In the end, when you're doing the South African, when your right foot hits, you want your left foot off the ground a little bit. It's almost like you want a little air time. Does that make sense? So if you notice that I'm doing the South African, when my right foot touches, my left foot's off the ground to there. Only do that once you get comfortable at the steps. It's very important that you do the steps, do that several times to learn the positions before you increase the speed. If you start increasing your speed and you get too excited, this is what's going to happen. You're going to go like this, you're going to put your right foot flat on the ground, go like this, and you're going to go like that. Okay? So take it easy, stay on your toes, get your positions right. So I'll sum it up with this. as you spin, as you learn to spin, number one priority, turn the balls of your feet. Whether it's your left foot in the back or your right foot in the middle, turn the balls of your feet. Your legs tight and your left arm in front of you, if you're right-handed. If those things happen, in time, you will throw good, because that's good form, and that's simple form, and that's what you guys need to know. One quick thing, the next step from the South African is a full spin. So here, notice my left foot is in the same spot that it would be if I was doing a South African. But I'm facing this way. Now we're doing a full spin. And the key to this is you spin on your left foot until you get to the South African position. Does that make sense? So all you're doing, the reason we spin is to create more energy. The more energy we create, then the farther we can throw, you can put more in it. So anytime you progress and add another step to the throw, you can have more energy, which means you can throw farther. So again, the difference from a South African to a full throw is just you start this way and you spin on your foot until you're facing the South African position. That makes sense? When you do this, really, really important that your left side stays strong, stay tight, however you want to think about it. If this is wobbly, this left leg is wobbly, you're going to fall over. Does that make sense? If it's tight, then you can handle the spin all the way around. When you practice this, full turn, when you start, practice by going like this. Spin, get the South African spot, then have half turn spot, then the full throw. Break it down. I am all about breaking it down into 3 steps. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, throw. That's how I would start. And as you get more comfortable, your feet spinning on the ground, then you can eliminate a step. You can do 1 step, 2 steps, and then make the ending faster. And then you can break down to just 1 step. Then as you get comfortable, you can take away all the steps and just spin the whole time.